There are a few things that I want to point out. So every time Elon does something, they always give credit to someone else. For example, he was the one that pioneered that that new energy, that where you get more energy than you put in. But they're not also talking about the amount of gigawatts that it takes to create that type of machine to give that type of energy, so you're actually losing money. But in the long run, that technology will be more efficient. Nuclear fusion technology is taking off rapidly, but it'll take probably, I'd say, who knows, 2035, 2040. And I think humanity, by 2030, I'm pretty sure that's an important year for spiritually. But anyway, Elon, I find it odd that every time he does something, for example, he was the one that pioneered the nuclear fusion energy, and yet some students at Caltech got credit for it, and yet he's the one that's talked about it for many, many years. He's the one that has pioneered a lot of technology, and they don't give him credit. Then he goes in and does. I know. It all fits into the whole agenda of things. I know, but he he really does seem to be in a way like Mr. T. I really feel like, and I'm saying Mr. T because I don't want to say the name. He does seem to be try to help for the people. I'm just going to be honest, but that's my opinion. Some people will tell me I'm not seeing through the facade, but I see what many of them out there are doing. But anyway, I don't think that the system, I don't think they would hate him or Mr. T so badly, our previous president. I don't think they would hate them so badly if they were on their side. I really don't. But I want to point something out. Elon's brain chip, Neuralink, they're complaining about it. Now, obviously, I know there's going to be negative effects of these things. You'll no longer be yourself. But that goes for any of them, not just his. But his brain chip, they said, oh, it changes your personality. They said his electric cars, oh, they're having issues. His electric cars are causing explosions and wrecks. His electric cars can't be trusted. His weren't allowed in the electric car awards. His weren't allowed in the on the list of pioneering vehicles, and yet the other companies were, but his were not. Elon's brain chips are receiving hate and saying it's causing mental issues. It's causing a change in personality. U.S. is now investigating his Neuralink as well over hazardous pathogens. It's been probed over that. And now with no issue whatsoever, no issue. Brain implants are startup have been backed now by Bezos and Gates. So, and they're testing a mind-controlled computing on humans. Okay, so that's fine, but Elon's is going to be trashed, right? Brain implant started backed by Bezos and Gates test mind-controlled chips. So they're scrapping Elon's and downing his technology. Meanwhile, the ones, the brainchilds behind the WEF and the NWO and the control that's taking place, they allow them to continue. Last year, Gates and Bezos got $75 million round for synchronization's drill-free brain-computer interface. Now, supposedly it's drill-free. You know, that's their difference. You don't have to drill into the brain. It's a brain implant breakthrough. And they're claiming, oh, theirs are better. Elon's causes health issues and changes who you are. Multiple accusations are coming against his. Elon said he would approve it going to one of his children if they broke their neck. So everything Elon comes up with, someone else either takes credit for, or they down his product, his company, or his invention. So basically, while he was doing his brain chip, now I'm not saying I am pro any of this stuff. I just see what's going on because I know where this is going. I know. And then you've got Klaus getting up there and saying that whoever controls this technology controls the very world. Controls this world. He said whoever controls the technology controls the entire world. Well, every time Elon comes up with something, they take credit for it and continuously claim issues on his companies, sue his companies, make him lose a lot of his money, and then continuing while he's funding his Starlink for Ukraine. They continue a worldwide war pretty much, and continue using his funds, not helping, to give internet and service and cell service, network service to that country, because they've been shut off. It's just every time he comes up with something, they take credit, and every time he comes up with something, they claim it is hazardous to humans. Meanwhile, theirs could be used. Theirs is fine. And then they go and implement their technology. Meanwhile, removing his. Anyway, it's so obvious. And Gates even said that they'll be able to control the criminals one day. Well, if they can control the criminals, they can control the mind of everyone. That's what they were saying. Well, it'll help control crime. If they can do that, there's no free will. Alright. Anyway. They just seem to have it out for him. And you know who. The previous president. And to me, if the system trying to have global domination is having it out for someone so badly, they can't be that pure evil. They can't be evil. To me. They have to be on our side if they're the ones being fought against so badly. Alright, signing out.